98.1 Minnesota's New Country. That is Chris Young. Sober Saturday Night with Vince Gill at 8:03 on Minnesota's Morning Show.
Cloudy skies today, a high of 54. We're sitting at 37 right now. And you and I were kind of like talking a little bit ago. You don't know what the smiley face killer is?
Never heard of it.
Never, ever.
Mm-mm.
It's crazy because
What is it?
So it's this really weird phenomenon. Two New York City detectives kind of put it together. It's something that happens here in Minnesota. It happens in Wisconsin, kind of along the stretch of I-94, where white college-age kids in the upper Midwest go missing after being at the bar. And usually how they're found is drowned in the river. Like these kids kind of, they say get drunk at the bar and then they...
So you're thinking, smiley face killer's like a killer
there's
that's
a
doing
serial
this?
killer that's doing
Get
it.
out.
And people think that these kids, it's just like a drunken stupor and they're doing it on their own. But there's a theory out there where it's not so innocent, where it's actually someone is out there. A bad guy doing this.
I've never heard this before. I mean, I've heard before of... I guess maybe it was some sort of theory about something along a 94, but I didn't realize it was...
Yeah, so the smiley face killer is kind of synonymous with the I-94 killer, and the reason why they say smiley face is because in at least 12 of these instances, and there's been like over 40, it doesn't happen in the South. That's the weird thing, is you think it would happen in states where they have an ocean or they're along the river. It doesn't happen down there. It only happens along that stretch of I-94, and by 12 of these deaths, and since there's been like 40 of them, they will find a smiley face next to where,
like leaving a mark,
like a mark, like that is their mark next to where the victim had died, which is kind of crazy. And a lot of people criticize the theory and they're like, no, you're just trying to link things together that aren't there. But a lot of people have actually done research into it and they're like, no, something is up. And there was this guy that wrote this article about this in Wisconsin because it happens there too. And he said that a lot of people thought that a long time ago when Hispanic men started missing and things like that, that it was just random too when they'd go missing from bars and stuff. But he said that they actually found out that Jeffrey Dahmer was behind all of that. So it is kind of creepy. I mean, you think something could be up.
I just think it's weird I haven't heard about this. I mean, I guess I've kind of heard of the 94 thing. I've never heard of smiley face killer before, but wow.
Yeah, and I did this whole thing, like I researched it and everything. You can go online and read more about it. I've got links to all the articles I've kind of been talking about, so you can read about it yourself at minnesotasnewcountry.com.
Well, and with the new missing college student from St. Cloud State, too, it makes you think about all this. Not that they're connected in any way.
Right, but similar. College-age white man missing from a bar. I mean, obviously he could be anywhere and alive at this time, but I mean, it's we've seen this pattern before, and it's not good.
You're creeping me out. This seems like this should be like an investigation discovery or something.
Right, exactly.
All right, as you mentioned, there's more online at minnesotasnewcountry.com. It's 8:06 with Pete and Ashli on 98.1 Minnesota's New Country.